Hello, today I'm going to teach you how to make an amazing eggplant parmesan. First, I'm going to make sure to cut my eggplant in sort of like a ring shape and make sure they're all the same size so they cook evenly. Then I'm going to transfer them to a lined paper towel tray, and I'm going to sprinkle some salt to extract the moisture from them for about 20 to 30 minutes. Then I'm going to go ahead and get started with my vegetables. I'm going to cut my onions and some sort of like a brunoise cut. Not too big, not too small. Then I'm going to go ahead and once I have all of my onions cut, and I'm going to start peeling my carrots, then cutting them and making sure they are all the same size, just so they cook evenly and also for presentation purposes. Then I'm going to go ahead and get started with my celery. I'm going to also make sure they are all cut the same size and sort of like a brunoise cut. And then I'm going to go ahead and get started on my garlic. I'm going to mince it very small, making sure they're all the same size because they're going to cook for about a minute. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my eggplant out from the fridge, and I'm going to pat them dry with a paper towel, making sure they're dry. I'm going to dredge it in some seasoned flour, beaten eggs with some milk, and then my breadcrumbs that have some rosemary and thyme. Then I'm going to go ahead and heat up my pan, add my canola oil, and add my eggplant, and I'm going to cook them for about 3 minutes per side or until they're golden brown on both sides. Once that's done, I'm going to get started on my sauce. I'm going to add some oil to a saucepan and then add my mushrooms. Once that saucepan is hot enough, I'm going to season my mushrooms with some salt and pepper. Then I'm going to add my onions, my carrots, and my celery to the same pan. I'm going to make sure that everything is well combined, and I'm going to cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then I'm going to add some basil and some bay leaves and cook them for about a minute or so, or until they start to release their flavors, their smell. Then I'm going to add some vegetable stock, wait until it comes to a boil, and then cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once it's been boiling for about 3 minutes, I'm going to add my garlic. I'm going to season it with salt and pepper again, making sure you season along the way. Then I'm going to add my tomatoes, and I'm going to wait until it comes to a boil and starts reducing by about a quarter. Then I'm going to start assembling the eggplant parmesan by just adding the eggplant, then some sauce, some cheese on top, mozzarella cheese, and then I'm going to repeat the same process twice. This is a 3-layer eggplant parm, but you can do it 2 or you can just do 1 if you wanted. Then I'm going to go ahead and transfer it to the oven once I have assembled it at 400 degrees, and then I'm going to turn the broiler on for about 30 seconds, and that's how it is. That's how it's done.